I'm not sorry, Melania. Tick-tock, your dark past will come out. I know Melania and your fixer and your whole team are livid at the MeidasTouch network because we come with receipts. We expose your very dark past. I know you don't like it, but we're just talking about the facts. And the facts don't lie, Melania. The MeidasTouch network has gotten over 50 million views on our coverage of Melania's dark past just in the past few weeks, with videos like Melania's dark past surfaces as she hires a fixer, 1.1 million views. Melania's dark past surfaces as the Trump administration is fully implicated, 1 million views. How about this one? Witnesses tell all about Melania's dark past, 1.5 million. Another video, 2.1 million. Another video, 1.8 million. 2.7, 2 million, 1.6 million, 2.2 million, 1.3 million, 2.1 million, 2 million views. The hits keep on coming because people crave the truth, Melania. So when you're out there holding press conferences and say, all of those photos of me and Epstein and Ghislaine, they're fake. When you say, oh, the emails and the messages that you say, and you go, oh, that's fake. Oh, is it AI? I mean, what is it, Melania? It's also fascinating that when you're saying all of these things about your past are fake, that your big initiative is AI, AI this, AI that. The kids need to get more AI, is what you said. The kids need to get more AI. The kids need you and Donald and this whole despicable regime to stay the hell away. Do not tread on them. Do not tread on others. For real. Cease and desist. You and your entire sicko family. Do you understand? The American people clearly despise you. You are the most hated first lady by far in American history. First ladies are not supposed to be hated. You are hated because the American people know that in their opinion, and they're entitled to their opinion, just like I am, as this video is protected by the First Amendment of the United States Constitution. I give the disclaimer that this is my opinion speech, and in my opinion, you are a con artist. In my opinion, you can have a different opinion. We all are entitled to opinions. You're a grifter, and you're an embarrassment to the East Wing. Actually, you and the East Wing get along nicely, Melania, because the East Wing is rubble. Rubble, and it is grotesque, and it is a reminder of just how low you and Donald Trump and this entire regime has brought this country. You could distract from the MeidasTouch videos and try, but it ain't gonna work. Amanda Angaro, who we've been reporting about day after day, your former friend Angaro. You know who I'm talking about? The mother of Paulo Zampoli's child, who's now in Rio de Janeiro. And she says Paulo Zampoli expedited her deportation by going to ICE and using his clout within the regime. Paulo denies it. Paulo also is out there saying lots of things are AI, AI this, AI that. Nothing's true. Nothing's true. But Paulo Zampoli, Melania, introduced you and Donald in 1998, supposedly at the Kit Kat Club. Yep. Paulo Zampoli, who recently bragged about being in the Epstein files and the Epstein list. He said, doesn't that show that you're like cool? Or doesn't that show that like you're in the words to the effect of like, doesn't it show that you're a powerful person if you're listed or your name? Like it's a good thing. No, it's not a good thing. Also, what are you talking about? Also, Zampoli and Epstein wanted to buy a modeling agency together. They explored that. They never bought it, but they knew each other. I mean, so you're bragging that Zampoli's the guy who introduced you to Donald Trump, and you got an Einstein visa, treated like a Nobel laureate. That raises lots of red flags, Melania. What'd you tell immigration, Melania, about your college degree? Did you lie? And did you tell him that you graduated college when you didn't? Because that used to be on your resume. Remember when Donald Trump, during his first campaign, said that in 2 weeks, oh yes, the infamous 2 weeks, he was going to hold the press conference about your immigration status? Because lots of people had a lot of questions. When did you arrive? What were you really doing in the United States? What is going on with you and your dark past? What is happening, Melania? And now you think that you can just buy your way into popularity? No, as I said, you're detested. No one liked your stupid documentary. No one cares about, whatever that fluff piece. Nobody cares. And Bezos, I understand. Bezos wants to do favors for Donald. I understand. I don't respect it. I despise it. But now you and Bezos, after doing a movie together, you did an op-ed. This was the op-ed that you did. You think you're going to hide your dark past by doing op-eds, Melania? You aren't. This was her op-ed. This is real. Mothers are America's strength. Women can lead boldly at work while restoring the honor of motherhood. Restoring the honor of motherhood. As though what? Did Biden and Kamala get rid of motherhood, Melania? That now you're going to be the one to restore it? Motherhood didn't exist. You and Donald Trump, are y'all going to make motherhood great again? Is that how Donald Trump made? Does your husband, who's been found civilly liable of sexual assault, who's on audio saying he grabs women by their vaginas because he's rich and you get away with it, except he used the P word, who's out there saying he inspected girls naked at beauty pageants because when you own the beauty pageants, you get to inspect them naked. He said, let you do it. Words to that effect. Didn't you say that's all locker room talk? That when Trump says these words, it's locker room talk. Is that how you restore the honor of motherhood? Let's read on and see what Melania said. I won't do the impression. The love between mother and child has helped shape America's identity since the nation's founding 250 years ago. It's time to revisit the enduring American family traditions that have supported generations, Melania says in this op-ed in Bezos' Washington Post. We have to, revisit it. I'm not sure what that really means. We need to revisit it. How should we revisit, Melania? Being a modern mother demands the discipline and restraint to not disregard what came before us. In this spirit, the healthy evolution of the American family can best be achieved by preserving the elements of the past that have proved their worth. In doing so, America can restore the honor of motherhood after years in which feminism often placed career above family, with consequences to our nation. Oh, we're going there, Melania. You're going to lecture that feminism harmed motherhood in America when you came over here with Paulo Zampoli after posing however you posed in whatever those magazines were that Putin likes to always point out, and Russia posts, those where they posted the photos and the videos of you, and then you met at the Kit Kat Club, Donald Trump. Oh, okay, Melania, thank you for lecturing. I'm sure the American mother, knowing your dark past, because they watch the MeidasTouch network, I think, do you know how offensive you are by saying things like that? You're lecturing them. And then you go up and you do a speech. He did a speech at the end of the week on this. Here, play this clip.
A mother is awestruck when she welcomes her child into the world. After 9 months, the miracle of life creates a fascinating bond between mother and child.
But not only that, then of course she has to sell the mom necklace. What's she selling this for? Melania Trump, customized for Mother's Day. $245 for this? The love and gratitude necklace? Are you kidding? This is just some sick stuff. A customizable necklace designed by Melania to honor all mothers could be yours for $245, everybody. Each necklace can be engraved with names, initials, or significant dates to create a one-of-a-kind piece. Melania Trump's signature is included on each necklace. The flower pendant measures 1 inch and includes a 16-inch adjustable chain, and it's made in gold vermeil, everybody. Wow, wow, wow. Amanda Angaro, your former close friend, apparently said, "Hello, Melania. I was around you for 20 years. You knew I was inside ice, and you know what hurts after all this time? I stayed close to your family, your mother and your father, not because of you, but because of them at events and everything. So shut your mouth when speaking about me, because I will expose everything. I know I will tear down your corrupt system, even if it's the last thing I do in my life. I will go all the way. I am not afraid. Maybe you should be afraid of what I know, of who you are, of who your husband is. I will tear down the entire system until you fall, you little chicken." I don't think she's messing around, Melania. "I will take legal action against you and your pedophile husband," Angaro said. "I've known you for 20 years. Here she is with Paulo. Here you all are together. Oh, you look happy, Melania. Just so I can get the right quote from Paulo Zampoli. Here's what Zampoli said. "At least I was included, because if you're not on the Epstein list, you're a loser, right?" Okay. That's the guy who introduced you to Donald. That's the guy. Here's what Donald Trump said during the campaign, that he was going to answer all the questions about your immigration status. All of your questions here. Not all of your questions. All of our questions. Here, play this clip.
Wait, they said my wife Melania might have come in illegally. Can you believe that one? No. They said headlines. Maybe she came in illegally. Maybe. Let me tell you one thing. She has got it so documented. So she's going to have a little news conference over the next couple of weeks. That's good. That's good. I love it. I love it. They said Melania Trump may have come into our country illegally. And how would that be for Donald Trump to be talking? Here's the only problem. She came in totally legally. I mean, so it's one of those things. All right, but you'll see it in a little while. I said to her, no, let it simmer for a little while. Let them go wild. Let it simmer. And then let's have a little news conference and have some fun.
And just so we know who you really are, Melania, no sympathy. You should get no sympathy. Here is what you said about former President Obama. You, of all people, with your dark past, with the questions about your immigration status, how dare you? This is what she said about Obama. Let's play it.
In one way, it will be very easy if President Obama just show it. And because it's not only Donald who wants to see it. It's American people who voted for him and who didn't vote for him. They want to see that.
And here's what she said about Donald Trump, saying that he grabs women by their genitals because he's rich, and you get away with it when you're rich. Shame on you, Melania. Now you're getting hit with the karma that you deserve, Melania. Here, play this clip.
He described it as locker room talk. Mm-hmm. To you, I mean, you sort of alluded to that as well. Is that what it is to you, just locker room talk?
Yeah, it's kind of two teenage boys. Actually, they should behave better, right?
He was 59.
Correct. And sometimes I said, I have 2 boys at home. I have my young son and I have my husband. So, but I know how some men talk, and that's how I saw it, yes.
And then, Melania, want me to prove to you how hated you are? I'll show you the polling data on you. Let's play it.
Historical critics don't really like Melania Trump either. I mean, just take a look. Historians' First Lady rankings, the bottom 3. Dead last, Melania Trump. When you're next to Jane Pierce and Margaret Taylor, those are not particularly good, although we were able to get a colored photo of Melania Trump.
I have nothing bad to say about either Margaret Pierce or Jane.
Apparently you disagree with the historians then.
Yeah, I mean, what can you say about them? Not much. All right, Harry.
Well, tick-tock, Melania. Tick-tock, Melania. To be continued, I guess. Everybody hit subscribe. Let's get to 7 million subscribers. Thanks everybody for watching. New Meidas merch. Head to store.meidastouch.com today and get yourself the best pro-democracy gear and show your support. That's store.meidastouch.com.